Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Good evening, Cebu Eastern College! Good evening, Easternians! Welcome to our Speech and Theater Arts Culmination Day 2021! Let us all stand for our prayer to be led by Miss Raymaline Piscus, and please remain standing for our national anthem and CEC hymn.
Audio Jungle.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
acknowledge the presence of our former President of Cebu Eastern College, Cebu City Scholar, Ms. Roxanne Caracas.
To our school director, to our deans, especially Dr. Arlene C. Ocora, to our honored guest judges, to teachers, to our ever-supportive parents, guardians, friends, and to my fellow learners, especially second years and third years S.A.T. English, good evening. I welcome you here to Cebu Eastern College Speech and Theater Arts Culmination Day 2021. This activity will mark the end of Speech and Theater Arts subject for the school year 2021. Today is a special event to our very own learners. We know that in every school there is a culmination activity, but this time, this is the culmination activity that will surely boost your confidence and showcase your talent, skills, and abilities. And the important opportunities that everyone will get is the camaraderie, sportsmanship, and collaboration. Culmination like this teaches more. Though it is part of the subject, it teaches us seeing more than what the eyes judge and see. That is, the beauty and brain plus the big heart for others. One should have the blend of cheek, beauty, brain, and heart, because every winner should be a role model to others. Let me end this with a quote saying, "Victory is in the quality of the competition and not in the final score." Again, welcome and enjoy.
Thank you so much, Ms. Roxanne Caracas, for your inspiring message. One should have the blend of three: the beauty, brain, and heart. And now, let us all welcome Mr. Esteban Bacli Jr., a student of Cebu Eastern College, taking up Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English, for his welcome address.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. We, the students of Cebu Eastern College, celebrates our virtual culminating activity for speech and theater arts. To all Easternians and viewers, I would like to welcome you all for this momentous event. Just relax, entertain, and witness our talents. Thank you, and once again, good evening.
Thank you, Mr. Esteban Bacli Jr., for that uplifting message.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you to each and every one of you for being here with us today.
I believe that interpersonal ability is much important of being an educator in the near future because day to each and everyone, especially to our beloved instructor for this particular subject, which is Speech and Theater Arts. Hello to you, Sir Mr. Gerald de la Peña. Thank you so much for attending this event, and your presence, sir, is much appreciated. To formally start this speech, I would love to introduce my name first. By the way, I am Kent Gabutan, 22 years old, and I've been currently residing at Buena House, Guadalupe, Cebu City, as well as I am currently studying at Cebu Eastern College as a student of Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English, a third year college student. And in line to my work experiences as well as to my professional career, I've been working before at Ramon Duterte Memorial National High School way back to my high school days as an assistant to my teacher through his computer laboratory. And after the following years, I've been working at McDonald's as a service crew for 2 years. Actually, I've been assigned into different designations and different stations at McDonald's, like a kitchen crew, like a lobby crew, and even as a dessert crew. And after a month, I've been working as a customer service representative, or also known as a call center agent at Tech Mahindra. I've been serving Canadian people for 6 months, and I've been handling a retail international voice account which is based in Canada. And in this recent time, I've been working at Alorica as a sales representative. And so far, those are my work experiences, and in line to my professional achievements is way back when I was working at McDonald's, I've been awarded as a crew of the month and as well as a crew of the year, and I'm so glad to have that award in that particular moment because I was working I was a working student at that time. And after that, I've been working before at Tech Mahindra, and I'm so glad to have an award again as a top 3 converter for the month of December way back year of 2020. And so far, I'm so glad to have those experiences, which really helps me to build my personality as well as to improve my communication skills and to dream bigger than before. Especially the most special thing is to look forward in life to grab a greater opportunity in the near future. Moving forward to another phase of my life when we will going to talk about my skills and ability is actually I am into music. I love to watch music videos as well as to listen into great music, especially into rap music. And I got my passion actually when I was a kid because my father is a musician, and in this pandemic time I grab a lot of moment to focus on my passion, especially in writing a poetry as well as to in composing a songs, because I have a plan to produce a great project in the near future as well as to pursue my dreams whatever happen. And in line to my position or being an education student, passion and teaching is all given. And aside of that, I have also an ability, which is the most interesting things about me, is I have an interpersonal ability, which is I love to comfort people or to know their feelings, especially in their bad times. And I believe that interpersonal ability is much important of being an educator in the near future, because it's our obligation to know the sides or to know the feelings of our students if they are having a hard time to understand the topic or what they feel when they talk up that particular subject. Personally, when I talk up Bachelor of Secondary Education major in English at Cebu Eastern College, I could say that it's been a great exposure for me because it really introduced me to the reality about this course. And aside of that is, I got to know more people, I got to know more friends with the same passion and interest in life. And aside of that, I believe that Cebu Eastern College as well offers a great exposure as well as an advanced training to their education students. And I'm so thankful that I've been part of this school because I experienced the quality education in an expensive way. Before I end my speech, I would love to congratulate all of the senior high school graduates as well as to the incoming first year college students to stay humble in life and to pursue your dreams whatever happen, because the most greatest success always comes from yourselves. Just always hope for the best but prepare for the worst. And I hope that you are learning something from me, and I would love to grab this opportunity to say thank you for all of the participants. And that's all for today, and goodbye for now.
Good day everyone, my name is Eileen Imangabang, a second year BS and major in English in Cebu Eastern College. I have a strong ethic. I am a fast learner, that is one of my greatest strengths, which is to have the ability to learn fast on a specific job or work. Also, I am a soft-hearted person. I still look charming even when there are a lot of unpleasant situations or bad situations that is happening in my surroundings and in my life. I am very optimistic person and dedicated person. Also, I am very enthusiastic about doing good with people. My greatest weakness is that sometimes I lack confidence. Back then, I have struggled with confidence. But then I have realized how important self-confidence is. That's why I started to interact, socialize with a lot of people, and voice out my opinions, thoughts, and feelings in front of them. Because I have realized how important self-confidence is. I have realized that self-confidence and believing in yourself is the greatest and the best thing that we could ever give to ourselves. I was once a service crew during my first year college. I worked in Greenwich as a service crew, specifically a cashier and a customer service representative for 1 year and 2 months. Yes, actually it was my first job and I was a working student back then. I had to balance both my studies and work. At first, it was very difficult for me to handle both my studies and work because of the conflict of time. I was having a hard time dealing with my studies because I was struggling dealing both of those. But I never gave up. Instead, I work hard, I study hard, and find a way for me to cope up and find a way for me to survive those difficult days, those difficult situations. But because of my perseverance, I survived. What motivates me is by using my problem solving skills, hard work, and perseverance to overcome a challenge is personally satisfying. Successfully completing a task accurately and on time gives me a sense of accomplishment and achievement, and it motivates me to do a good job. My 1 year experience taught me a lot of things, and I met with different kinds of customers. I am very thankful and grateful for the opportunities and lessons that they taught me. Through working, I have learned how to be independent, and I have gained a lot of knowledge and wisdom about being a worker and being a service crew. I met a lot of friends who helped me to survive those challenging days. That is why I won't ever forget the time that I spent there, because for me, it was precious because it made me a better person now, and I must cherish those memories forever. If I were given a chance to choose only one word to describe myself, I would choose the word versatile because I can quickly adjust to different situations, and in my previous job, I successfully dealt with diverse or different customers with unique demands. I continually had to change my approach to meet their specific needs and get the desired results. One area that I am passionate about is self-development and self-improvement in my personal life. I am always looking to challenge myself and learn new things. I handle stress by prioritizing my responsibilities in order for me to have clear ideas of what needs to be done, and it helped me effectively manage pressure and stress. I will never forget the time when I first entered Cebu Western College. I was with my friends during that time, named Princess May Teves and Irica Sildora. Yes, you heard it right. Teves and Sildora, we were classmates during senior high school, and we are so happy that we are classmates till now. During first year college, we won't forget how CEC welcomed us. We were so happy and nervous that time by the fact that we are already in college. My experience in CEC during my first year was very great, knowing that I met a lot of people who shares knowledge and wisdom. I am so happy that I get the chance to experience different activities including intramurals and many more. I am just too happy and lucky that I got to experience such activities before the pandemic started. Actually, I was a president in our class and it was so great, and I was so happy that my classmates and my teachers are trusting and supporting me to be in that position. I handled the class by giving notice and information about the incoming events and other activities in school. Also, I am very proud of my classmates because they were responsible and very cooperative regarding with the tasks that were given. I love and miss those days where I can interact with them personally. Also, I won't forget the time when our schoolmate on a higher level invited me to run as one of the SSG officers in that school. I was so happy that time because it was one of my dreams of becoming an officer of CEC, so I accepted their offer. I ran as one of the representatives in the education department, and during the election, I was so happy because I won. But there were some problems that time, and I also started working in Greenwich. With that, I have decided to back out. Actually, I wasn't the only one who backed out. There were some before me. I just have realized that it wasn't my time yet. Maybe next time. The advice that I will give to all incoming first year college students is to give yourself a time to learn and explore. Explore new things and find your strengths and weaknesses. Learn to interact and socialize with a lot of people, including your schoolmates and classmates. It is very important to be responsible and be active in your schoolworks and other activities in school. That's why you should do your tasks on time and participate in class. Also put it in mind to be confident. You should always be confident at all costs. Don't be shy because it will lose many opportunities. Always remember that confidence is the greatest and the best thing that you could ever give to yourself. Also, do the things that you love. If you are interested in that specific thing, then do it. Pursue it. Don't mind other people, don't mind about what they say. Just believe in yourself and keep doing good to others. Most importantly, always remember that college is not a competition. Instead, don't be selfish. Instead, you should help your classmates and friends to be better. Encourage and support them in a way that they will help everyone, including their classmates, to be better also.
A three-toed loved a she-toad who lived up in a tree. He was a two-toed, three-toed, but a three-toed toad was she. The two-toed, three-toed tried to win the three-toed she-toad's heart, for the two-toed, three-toed loved the ground that the three-toed, three-toed trod. But the two-toed, three-toed tried in vain. He couldn't please her whim. From her three-toed bower, with her three-toed power, then she-toed vetoed him.
A tongue twister, a three-toed lava sheeted who lived up in the tree. He was toe-toed, three-toed, but a three-toed toad was she. The toe-toed, three-toed tried to win the three-toed sheeted's heart, for the toe-toed, three-toed loved the ground, and the three-toed, three-toed tried, but the toe-toed tree tried in vain. He couldn't please her whim. From her three-toed bower with her three-toed power that she toad vetoed him.
Good afternoon to each and everyone. I am Kent Gabutan from BSED 3 English, and now I will going to do the activity number 2, which is articulation exercise, wherein I'll going to do a tongue twister. So here we go. A three-toed loved a she-toad who lived up in a tree. He was a toe-toed three-toed, but a three-toed toad was she. The toe-toed three-toed tried to win the three-toed she-toad's heart, where the two-toed three-toed loved the ground that the three-toed three-toed trod. But the two-toed three-toed tried in vain. He couldn't please her whim. From her three-toed bower, with her three-toed power, that she-toed vetoed in him.
A three-toed loved she-toad lived in a tree. He was a toad-toed three-toed, but a three-toed toad was she. The two-toed three-toed tried to win the three-toed she-toad's heart, for the two-toed three-toed loved the ground that the three-toed three-toed trod. But the two-toed three-toed tried in vain. He could not please her whim, for her three-toed bower with her three-toed power that she-toed vetoed him.
Hi everyone, it's me again, Maria Teresa. And this is the final activity of our subject, Speech and Theater Arts. And in this video, I am going to show to you the different emotion and tone with using this phrase, wow, ang sarap. Without any further ado, let's get started.
How would you express wow ang sarap when you are in love?
Wow, ang sarap.
How would you express, wow, ang sarap tone when you are furious?
Wow! Ang sarap!
How would you express, wow, ang sarap tone when you are cold?
Wow! Ang sarap!
How would you express, wow, ang sarap in disgusted tone?
Wow! Ang sarap!
How would you express, wow, ang sarap tone when you are sleepy?
Wow! Ang sarap!
How would you express, wow, ang sarap when you are hot?
Wow! Ang sarap!
How would you express, wow, ang sarap in a happy tone?
Wow! Ang sarap!
How would you express, wow, ang sarap when you are hungry?
Wow! Ang sarap!
How would you express, wow, ang sarap when you are shy?
Wow! Ang sarap!
How would you express, wow, ang sarap when you are scared?
Ang sarap!
How would you express, wow, ang sarap when you are exhausted?
Wow! Ang sarap!
How would you express, wow, ang sarap when you are sad?
Wow! Ang sarap!
How would you express, wow, ang sarap when you are surprised?
Wow! Ang sarap!
How would you express, wow, ang sarap when you are angry?
Wow! Ang sarap!
How would you express, wow, ang sarap when you are bored?
Wow! Ang sarap! Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy. Bye-bye!
Hi, my name is Renable Aristero, currently studying in Cebu College and taking a Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English. And for today's video, I'm going to show you the different kinds of emotion using wow ang sarap.
Right now, how are you going to say wow ang sarap when you're in love?
Wow, ang sarap!
How are you going to say wow ang sarap when you feel hot?
Wow, ang sarap!
How are you going to say wow ang sarap when you're exhausted?
Wow, ang sarap!
How are you going to say wow ang sarap when you're furious?
Wow, ang sarap!
How are you going to say wow ang sarap when you're happy?
Wow, ang sarap!
How are you going to say wow ang sarap when you're sad?
Wow, ang sarap!
How are you going to say wow ang sarap when you're cold?
Wow, ang sarap!
How are you going to say wow ang sarap when you're hungry?
Wow, ang sarap!
How are you going to say wow ang sarap when you're surprised?
Wow, ang sarap!
How are you going to say wow ang sarap when you're disgusted?
Wow, ang sarap!
How are you going to say wow ang sarap when you're shy?
Wow, ang sarap! How are you going to say wow ang sarap when you're hungry? Wow! Ang sarap! How are you going to say wow ang sarap when you're sleepy? Wow ang sarap! How are you going to say wow ang sarap when you're scared? Wow! Ang sarap! How are you going to say wow ang sarap when you're bored? Wow! Ang sarap!
A very good evening to all of you. On behalf of our organization committee, we are pleased to welcome all of you to our Speech and Theater Arts first virtual culminating activity 2021. Are you all excited? That's right. I know that you are very excited for this competition, but before that, this wouldn't be a competition if there was no one to judge, right? Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you the honorable judges for this competition.
Good evening, Esternians. This is Teacher Ram, one of your judges for tonight's activity. I know you are all excited for this culminating. Good luck and break.
Good evening, guys. I am Cero Dito Ribas, a public school teacher from S.A.T.A, and I will serve as one of your judges for this year's speech choir competition under your speech and theater arts subject. I am pretty sure that this culminating activity will surely help you to understand the core concept and your subject description. I know that you prepared well for this activity, so do your best and good luck. Let us give also our appreciation to your teacher, Sir Gerald, for initiating this activity that I know will surely help you to boost your confidence and develop your theater arts capabilities. Thank you guys and God bless.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Yans. Thank you for having me as one of your judges in this competition under your subject speech and theater arts with Sir Gerald de la Peña. I am expecting this activity the best performance from all of you as the students of Teacher Gerald de la Peña because I know very well your instructor since we were in college. He is the master of all the activities. And now he is already a teacher. He is a teacher wherein he is not just teach you what to know, but how to do it. He will not satisfied unless he were able to see you performing the learnings that you got from him. Good luck, students. Dream it, believe it, achieve it.
As of now, we will be presenting the guidelines, mechanics, and criteria for speech choir competition. For the guidelines and mechanics, the title of the contest piece is Peace, Not War. There shall be one contest piece. The contest piece shall be given 2 weeks before the contest. The number of contestants shall not be less than 10 members. Maximum is 20 participants. Costumes and props are allowed. I am very sure that everybody is wondering how the performances will be judged. So for the final criteria for speech and choir competition, interpretation, the manner in which the piece is internalized and presented, 30%. Delivery, quality of voice, fluency, pronunciation, blending and harmony, 30%. Virtual and stage presence, stage poise, eye contact, and audience impact, 20%. Costume and sound effects, attire is related to concept, sound production, 10%. Mastery of piece, 10%, and a total of 100%.
Peace, Not War by Patricia Lithuania.
Boom! Blood, flesh, struggle and fear. Struggle and fear, surrounding in the atmosphere. If one is sulky, one is scorned. If one is not a noble, one is a peasant. There are crimes, abuses, hates and injustices. And the only thing that rules the earth is immorality, immorality, immorality.
Silence!
For the end may come. Voices are not made to speak the truth. but to shout and scream. Eyes are not made to see the reality, but to hide the facts and cry and weep. And the hands are not made to reach out, but to fight instead.
This is not yet over.
This is chaos.
This is what we call war.
It was a day of famine last September 11, 2001, when an airplane crashed its way into human life.
The United States of America's World Trade Center.
Tranquility and harmony was lost. Roaming outsider. Boom!
Many lives were gone in just a blink of an eye.
Mothers died, fathers vanished, and brothers suffered.
Living no more but distress and pieces and mind and soul.
Guess what the cause is?
Terrorism! Terrorism! Terrorism!
Brought by the power of this unspeakable greed.
This is the beginning of the Third World War, or the featured prophecy of Nostradamus. God forbid though in this world, where everyone is divided by walls,
separates East and West through religion, and all living creatures that exist came from only one Creator.
Terrorism! Terrorism! Terrorism!
Shed, showering of bullets, bombs and missiles, biochemical weapons, and death.
The story of why human beings were victimized and sought for moral righteousness.
Start walking on ice, where beings die in the shivering cold and lose their lives.
Get out of my life! I was there! I was there! I was there and shout!
Listen, and you will hear the cry of the trouble of our faith.
So now, eliminate all your senses.
Talk, and you will not be heard.
For your rights are separate from the other terms.
Behold! Behold!
For the riches of life were broken, because we are dreamers.
Stop! This is all hatred! Hatred and hatred!
You, who did cause for the voices of the youth. Youth who have right to behold the unity and progress of the future year.
It's time to wake up. It's time to do something. The clock is ticking.
10,
10. Selfishness.
9. Arrogance.
8. Hate.
7. Injustices.
6. Pride.
5. War.
4. Kindness.
3. Respect.
2. Love.
And at last,
1. Peace.
It is peace and wisdom we want, like a steel path that serves us on its own path. May that be all? We need to show the true virtue of peace and love.
Soldiers may march towards the war. Guns may kill millions of men. Homes may be shattered, and lives may be in danger. But one thing is for sure. This is not the end. There is hope.
There is hope. We, the youth, lays here and wakes up on the advent of war processes. Save our future. Join hands together.
For what we want is peace, not war.
Fear, surrounding in the atmosphere. If one is talking, one is a sword. If one is on a novel, one is a best. There are drugs, yes, drugs, abuse of sex and injustice. But the only thing that rules the earth is immorality. Immorality.
silence for the end may come. Voices are not made to speak the truth,
Voices
but to shout and scream.
speak the truth, but to
Eyes
shout
are not made
and
to see the
scream.
reality, but to hide the facts and cry and weep.
Reality and cry. But
The
hands are not made to reach out. Then, but to fight instead. This is not the end over. This is chaos. This is what we call war.
It was a day in a famine last September 11, 2001, when an airplane crashed its way into human life. The United States of America's World Trade Center shattered. Boom! Tranquility and harmony was lost roaming outside. Boom! Their lives were gone. Gone? Yes, they're gone. Just a blink of an eye, mothers died.
Fathers and brothers suffered, living no more but with stress and pieces of mind. Guess what? The cause is
Terrorism! Brought by the power of this indescribable greed, this is the beginning of the Third World War, or this is the future prophecy of Nostradamus.
God forbid though in this world, where everyone is divided by one, that separate East and West and throw religion and all living creatures that exist only comes from one creator. Terrorism, terrorism, terrorism. Bloodshed, showering of bullets, bombs and missiles, biochemical weapons and death.
The story of why many human beings who were victimized and sold for the moral righteousness. Terrorism. Start walking on ice, were being died in a shivering cold and lose their lives. Get out of my life. I was there. And shout. Will there be an end? I was there. And I was there. And I was there and shout. Is there will be an end?
Look, and you will see war, flesh and rage hunting in the streets of US, UK, Afghanistan, and now Iraq. Listen and you will hear a cry of the trouble of our Savior. So now, eliminate all your senses, talk, and you will not be heard for your right to separate the other turf. Behold, for the riches of life, we're broken because we are dreamers. Stop! This hatred, and hatred. You, all of you, could be the cause for the voice of the youth who has the right to hold for the unity.
And progress for the future year. It's time to wake up.
It's time to
do something. And the clock is ticking.
And the time will be over and then.
Will be over and then.
selfishness. My selfishness. Your selfishness. Our selfishness. Arrogance. Everywhere. Hate. Hatred.
7. Injustice. Justice? Where is the justice? 6. Pride. 5. War. And the start is here. 4. Kindness.
3. Respect. 2. Love. And at last, 1. Peace. It is peace and wisdom we want, like a steel pad that serves us on its steps. Living on its promised land, may that be all?
It needs to embrace the true virtue of peace. Love soldier may march towards the war. Guns may kill millions of men.
Homes may be shattered and lives may be called in danger.
But one thing is for sure, this is not the end, there is hope. We, the youth, lays here and wakes up in the advent of our process save our future. Join hands together for what we want is peace, not war.
People always make war when they say they love peace.
I remember tears streaming down your face when I said I'll never let you go.
People can live in a happy
peaceful life where they can play with their friends, communicate with other people, and live a life without worries. Because we believe that people are good at heart.
Just close your eyes. The sun is going down. You'll be alright.
But why good people turn evil? Why do people do bad things? Dressed like this, using drugs, smoking, drinking alcohol, hurting people, stealing, and killing.
Don't you dare look out your window, darling, everything's on fire. The war outside our door keeps raging on. Hold on to this lullaby, even when the music's gone, gone. Just close your eyes. The sun is going down. You'll be alright. No one can hurt you now. From morning light, you and I'll be safe.
And because of this, a lot of people are suffering and being killed.
Just close your eyes. You'll be alright. People killing, people dying, children hurting without trying. Could you practice what you preach? Could you turn the other cheek? Father, Father, Father in heaven, send to guide us from above. People got me questioning. Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? The love, the love.
Peace Not War by Patricia Lithuanian.
Boom!
Boom! Blood, flesh, struggle and fear, surrounding in the atmosphere. If one is sulky, one is scorned. If one is not noble, one is a peasant. There are drugs! Drugs, abuses, hate and injustice. And the only thing that rules the earth is
Immorality! Silence! For the end may come. Voices are not made to speak the truth, but to shout and scream!
Eyes are not made to see the reality, but to hide the fact
and cry
and weep.
And the hands are not made to reach out, but to fight instead. This is not yet over. This is chaos.
This is what we call war! War!
It was last September 11, 2001, when an airplane crashed its way into human life. The United States of America World Trade Center shattered, boom. Tranquility and harmony was lost. Roaming outside, boom. Their lives were gone in just a blink of an eye.
Mothers died, fathers vanished, and brothers suffered.
Leaving no more but distress, and pieces of mind and soul. Guess what the cost is?
E-R-R-O-R-I-S-M!
Terrorism, brought by the power of this despicable greed. This is the beginning of the Three World War.
Or this is the future prophecy of Nostradamus. God forbid though in this world, where everyone is divided by one,
that separate East and West through religion, and all living creatures that exist.
comes from only one creator. Terrorism! 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 Bloodshed, showering of bullets, bombs and missiles, biochemical weapons, and death! The story of many human beings who were victimized and sought for moral righteousness. Terrorism!
Start walking on ice. We're being die in a shivering cold and lose their lives. Get out of my life. I was there.
I was there! I was there! Ah! Will there be an end? End!
Look, and you will see war, flesh, and rage hunting the street of US, UK, Afghanistan, and now Iraq. Listen, and you will hear a cry of the trouble of our fate.
So now, eliminate all your senses. Talk, and you will not be heard.
For your rights are separate from the other turf. Behold, for the riches of life were broken, because we are dreamers.
Stop! Days of hatred, hatred, and hatred!
You who calls for the voice of the youth. You who have the right to behold for the unity and progress for the future years. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. It's time to do something. And the clock is ticking. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. And the time will be over and then.
Selfishness,
Arrogance,
hate,
Injustice!
pride,
war,
kindness, respect, love.
And at last, peace!
In this peace and wisdom we want, like a steel pad that serves us on its step, living on its promised land. May that be all? It needs to embrace the true virtue of peace and love. Soldier may march towards the war. Guns may kill millions of men. Homes may be shattered, and lives may be called in danger.
But one thing is for sure, this is not the end. There is hope!
Hope! We, the youth, lays here and wakes up. In the advent of war, process save our future. Join hands together, for what we want is peace, not war.
Peace,
not war.
By Patricia Lithuanian.
Home, blood, flesh, struggle and fear, surrounding in the atmosphere. If one is sulky, one is scorned. If one is not a noble, one is a peasant. There are drugs, abuses, hate and injustice, and the only thing that rules the earth is immorality.
Voices are not made to speak the truth,
But to shout,
scream.
Eyes are not made to see the reality, but to hide the fact.
And cry and weep.
Hands are not made to reach out, but to
To fight
instead.
instead.
This is not yet over.
This is chaos.
This is what we call
War.
It was a day in famine last September 11, 2001, when an airplane crashed its way into human life. The United States of America World Trade Center shattered. Boom!
Tranquility and harmony was lost. Rooming outsiders. Boom! Lives were gone in just a blink of an eye. Mothers died, fathers vanished, and brothers suffered, leaving no more but distress and the pieces of mind and soul. Guess what the cause is? Terrorism!
Brought by the power of this unspeakable greed.
This is the beginning of the Third World War.
Future prophecy of the Nostradamus. God forbid though in this world, where everyone is divided by one.
Separates East and West through religion and all living creature that exists.
comes from only one creator. Terrorism!
Bloodshed.
Showering of bullets.
bombs and missiles,
biochemical weapons,
and death. The story of why human beings
who were victimized and sought for moral righteousness.
Terrorism! Terrorism! Terrorism!
Start walking on ice were being done.
in a shivering cold and lose their lives.
Get out of my life! I was there.
I was there.
And shout!
Will there be an end?
And. Look, and you will see war.
Flesh and rage are hunting in the streets of US, UK,
Afghanistan, and now Iraq.
Listen.
And you will hear a cry of the trouble of our faith.
Now, eliminate all your senses. Talk and you will not be heard.
For your right are separate from others starve.
Behold, for the riches of life were broken.
Because we are dreamers.
We are dreamers.
Stop!
This hatred, and hatred!
You, who did cause for the voice of the youth.
Who had the right to behold for the unity.
And progress for the future year.
It's time to wake up!
It's time to do something.
Clock is ticking, and the time will be over. And then,
selfishness,
arrogance,
hate,
injustice,
pride,
war,
respect,
love,
and at last,
Peace.
it is peace and wisdom we want, like a steel pad that serves us on its step, living on its promised land.
May that be all?
it needs to embrace the true virtue of peace, love. Soldier may march towards the war. Guns may kill millions of men. Homes may be shattered, and lives may be cold in danger.
But one thing is for sure. This is not the end. There is hope.
We, the youth, lays here and wakes up in the advent of war process. Save our future.
Join hands together.
For what we want.
Peace.
Peace, not war.
bilang ka sa mundong ito, laking tuwa ng magulang mo, at ang kamay nila ang iyong ilaw. At ang nanay at tatay mo'y di malaman ang gagawin, namasdan pati pagtulog mo. At sa gabi nagpupuyat ang iyong nanay sa pagtimpla ng gatas mo. At sa umaga na may talong ka ng iyong amang tuwang-tuwa sa'yo. Ngayon nga ay malaki ka na, nais mo'y maging malaya, di man sila payag, walang magagawa. Ikaw nga ay biglang nagbago, naging matigas ang iyong ulo, at ang payo nila'y sinuway mo. Di mo man lang inisip na ang kanilang ginagaway para sa'yo. Kat ang nais mo'y masunod ang layaw mo, di mo sila pinapansin. Nagdaan pa ang mga araw at ang landas mo'y naligaw, ikaw ay nalulong sa masamang bisyo. At ang una mong nilapitan ang iyong inang lumuluha, at ang tanong, anak, ba't ka nagkaganyan? At ang iyong mga matay biglang lumuha nang di mo napapansin. Magsisisiyag sa isip mo, nalaman mo ika'y nagkamali. Magsisisiyag sa isip mo, nalaman mo ika'y nagkamali. Magsisisiyag sa isip mo, nalaman mo ika'y nagkamali.
panahon na para sa iyo. Huwag mainip dahil ganyan ang buhay sa mundo. Mawawala ng pag-asa, darating din ang ligaya. Ang isipin mo'y may bukas pa na mayroong saya. Pag-ibig mo ay hindi hadlang upang tumakas ka. Iwas pag nabibigo, dapat na lumaban ka. Ang kailangan mo'y tibay ng loob kung mayroong pagsubok man. Ang liwanag ay di magtatagal at muling mamamasdan. Iwan ng mundo ay hindi laging bigatit kasawian. Ang pangarap mo ay makakamtan, basta't mahintay ka lang. Mawawala ng pag-asa, darating din ang ligaya. Ang isipin mo'y may bukas pa na
by the hand and help me face the rising sun. Comfort me through all the pain that life may bring. There's no other hope that I can lean upon. Lead me, Lord, lead me all my life. Walk by me across the lonely roads that I may face. Take my arms and let your hand show me the way. Show the way to
Where's the props? Uwen! Get your props!
Direct kung sa may atukuan, direct.
Kuan, pulbos o ganing kuan para make up sa kuan actors kay haggard kayo. Go! Faster!
Dala, direct.
Girl, I'm so glad you came to the party tonight.
Oh, thank you, girl.
Oh,
so
yes.
cute.
Girl, you know this is important to me, honey.
I know.
This is the party, child.
Well, I would hope so.
Girl.
Look at everybody. They're fabulous.
Okay, I bootleg up in here tonight.
Cherry is that best bitch. I be in a 750 header with that hex switch. I can spit that pussy phone sex with a work this. I can bring a nigga home on a bad bitch. I be VIP, I been jetting, you be kissless. I be my team, Billy G, you been that X bitch. AC with that sickle hole, it's that leg shit. I be getting several, you be settled, ready for switch. I be looking very heavy metal, little reflective. I can get that. I be cherry picky when it's for the put that best bitch. I be very cheeky bitch, I'm better than you red bitch. I be freaky, he don't get that heaven and I'm blessed this. I can get that hey yo, well I'm with that get rich. I'm in every city, they say hello to that head bitch. Find me in that bird with the girl with that privilege. I be looking very better than a flip this. I can get that with some sex shit. I be with that belly, with that bow in them breasts. I be looking very jiggle jelly when I'm dressing. I be with that petty and that body reminiscing. I be with that hey yo, well I'm with that get rich. I'm in every city, they say hello to that head bitch. Find me in that bird with the girl with that privilege. I be very dinky, heavy metal, than reflective. I can get that.
Couple shots, it's a blur. Someone call me a cur. Man, this bitch is so
if it ain't worth it. Girls that's worthless, I can't purchase. I'll be single to Supergirl surface. With a bottom rounder than the earth is. Perky on top, so always an earthist. With a dog, I get a group of 10s. Girl, we could be super friends.
One bad bitch here got to go. One bad bitch here got to go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Too many bitches, one got to go. Got to go. Got to go. Got to go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. One bad bitch here got to go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Too many bitches, one got to go.
Today, we witness 13 representatives to present their very best and vie for the courageous event. I'm your host, Aiko Castro Rosel, and this is the first ever Cebu Eastern College Product Staff 2021 Virtual Runaway Walk in the field of speech and theater arts. Let us not prolong the agony of waiting. Let us formally start today's event. Just sit back and relax and just enjoy the show. So let's start. Help me welcome the representatives of production staff on the runway walk. A round of applause, please. Is Miss Mary Joy Lumos as stage manager. Next in line is Mr. Anthony Lasha as Technical Director.
presenter is Miss Princess Tevis, a set designer. The fourth presenter is Miss Jaya Abala as Master Carpenter. Next in line is Miss Edessa Montibon as Lightning Director. Our sixth presenter is Miss Emiliza Cruz as Master Electrician. Next is Miss Giselle Macan as Light Board Operator. Down to our eighth presenter is Miss Raymalyn Piscos as Costume Designer. Is Mr. Jerson Antiporta as makeup artist. Our 10th presenter is Miss Cynthia Reponoya as choreographer.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the
Next in line is Miss Teresa Barril as props manager. And last but not the least presenter is Miss Cartil Cabello as Run Crew. Ladies and gentlemen, and what a truly wonderful day. Like my heart filled with gratitude to the representatives. You made this event a spectacular. And our models have changed from typical students to cordial representatives of the runway walk. So this activity helped them so much to develop their outer and inner persona. I am sure that these experiences enhance their personality. So that would be all. Have a great day everyone and stay safe.
Now this is a story about my girlfriend Mary Jane. You ready, me? Okay. Hello, Mary Jane. I can't get you off my brain. Take me higher than a crane. You're so sweet like sugar cane. You make me fly like air Jamaica. You make me sing like I need to make up. Come with me, cause I need to make it. Mary Jane. Very Mary, quite contrary. Girl, you must be my fairy. You give me wings like a canary. I'll shout so people can hear me. Mary Jane, I love you dearly. I always want you near me. You make me see clearly like Jimmy Split. I mean Jimmy Cliff.
Mary Jane, I love you so. I will never let you go. Mary Jane, I need you so. I will never let you go. Mary Jane, I love you so. I will never let you go. Mary Jane, I need you so.
Hello, Mary Jane. I can't get you off my brain. Take me higher than a crane. You're so sweet like sugar cane. You make me fly like air Jamaica. You make me sing like I need to make up. Come with me, cause I need to make it. Mary Jane. Very Mary, quite contrary. Girl, you must be my fairy. You give me wings like a canary. I'll shout so people can hear me. Mary Jane, I love you dearly. I always want you near me. You make me see clearly like Jimmy Split. I mean Jimmy.
Mary Jane, I love you so. I will never let you go. Mary Jane, I need you so. I will never let you go. Mary Jane, I love you so. I will never let you go. Mary Jane, I need you so.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you to each and every one of you for being here with us today. I am very happy and excited at the same time. In this task, in this moment, we will witness and be amazed of the performances and efforts of our production staff. Without these people, without these production staff, those trains and other performances aren't possible. So help me in welcoming and introducing you, the production staff. Stage managers. The stage manager is present at all performances. He or she communicates remotely with technical crew and calls all cues for lighting and sound effects, as well as coordinating the run crew for any scene changes that may be called for. Technical director. The technical director is responsible for making sure that all technical aspects of the show are carried out in a timely fashion.
Balvin, Willy William, ¿te gusta? Freeze. Los DJ no mienten, le gusta mi gente y eso se fue muy bien. No les bajamos, mas nunca paramos, es otro palo y blanco.
¿Y dónde está mi gente?
Me fera bouger la tête.
¿Y dónde está mi gente?
Say yeah, yeah, yeah. 1, 2, 3, luego.
Set designer. The set designer takes a concept drawing or description from the stage director and produces a data design.
esquina a esquina, y ahí nos vamos. El mundo es grande, pero lo tengo en mis manos. Estoy muy duro, sí, ok, ahí vamos. Y con el tiempo nos seguimos elevando. Que seguimos rompiendo aquí. Esta fiesta no tiene fin. Botellas para arriba, sí. Los tengo bailando, rompiendo y yo sigo aquí. Que seguimos rompiendo aquí. Esta fiesta no tiene fin. Botellas para arriba, sí. Los tengo bailando, rompiendo. ¿Y dónde está mi gigante?
Master Carpenter. The master carpenter turns a completed set design into the actual set pieces needed for a show. He needs to make construction diagrams based upon existing pieces as much as possible and needs to coordinate the actual construction. Lighting designer. The lighting designer develops a lighting plan based on the set design. He is responsible for coordinating the deployment of lighting instruments and put in as well, along with the master electrician. Master electrician. He or she makes the lighting plan happen. He organizes the light hang crew to get the lights hung from the lighting grid, focused, and connected to the dimmer board. Costume designer. The costume designer finds, makes, and/or coordinates costumes for the cast. He or she reports to the technical director, but should also communicate well with the director to ensure that the costumes are consistent with his or her concept of the show. Makeup artist. He or she is responsible for ensuring that we have the proper makeup for the cast and that they know how to use it.
Estamos rompiendo la discoteca, la fiesta no para apenas comienza. C'est comme si, c'est comme ça, ma chérie. La 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 la. Francia, Colombia, me gusta. Freeze. Y Balvin, Willy William, me gusta. Freeze. Los DJ no mienten, le gusta a mi gente y eso se fue muy bien.
Choreographer. He or she is responsible for deciding dances that may be needed and teaching them to the cast. Run crew. The run crew performs such changes and other miscellaneous tasks as necessary during the show.
Que seguimos rompiendo aquí. Esta fiesta no tiene fin. Botellas para arriba, sí. Los tengo bailando, rompiendo y yo sigo aquí. Que seguimos rompiendo aquí. Esta fiesta no tiene fin. Botellas para arriba, sí. Los tengo bailando, rompiendo. ¿Y dónde está mi gigante?
Lightboard operator. The lightboard operator is responsible for controlling the lights during the show. Props manager. He or she is responsible for locating anything that will need to be carried by actors on stage. So these may include weapons, bottles, luggage, wands, teapots, and anything else the director and cast may come up with.
Successful, then why the fuck am I? It's like the fucking hair, it's like the thing. What? My fucking attention. If I'm using all my capabilities to be successful, then why the fuck am I? successful, then why the fuck are you girl? Work. They fucking work.
I'm the baddest bitch in this place. Work, face, speaks, book, shows. I do it better than all these hoes. Hair, face, clothes, race. I'm the baddest bitch in this place. Work, face, speaks, book, shows. I do it better than all these hoes, all these hoes, all these hoes. Where's my glasses?
Can I get a phone?
And now, let us all welcome the former Lakambini of Cebu Eastern College, Ms. Winky Lawas, for her closing remarks.
A pleasant evening to each and everyone. In behalf of the Cebu Eastern College, the Education Department community, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all who exerted their efforts and skills ensuring the success for the culminating activity. I would like to thank also the committee and staff, and also to our beloved Dean of Teacher Education, Dr. Arlene C. Okora, and to our teacher who is in charge of this wonderful event, Mr. Gerald G. De La Peña. In this life of pandemic, we have encountered different problems and struggles in life in terms of financial, studies, work, health, and many more. But despite all of those, we survived. With that, I am very proud of all the Easternians who showcase their talents, skills, and knowledge to everyone. Thanks to each of you for sharing your time, talents, and energy. Without your such support, we would be unable to present this activity. Thank you all for being here tonight and for your patience. Wish you all a very good evening. So again, congratulations and good luck to us for the upcoming events of the movement.
Thank you so much, Miss Winky Lawas, for that exhilarating message.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
You ask me. You ask me. You you ask me. We clawed, we chained our hearts in vain. We jumped, never asking why. We kissed, I fell under your spell. A love no one could deny. Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you. I can't live a lie, running for my life. I will always want you. I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls. All you ever did was wreck me. Yeah, you wrecked me. I put you high up in the sky, and now you're not coming down. It slowly turned, you let me burn, and now we're ashes on the ground. Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you. I can't live a lie, running for my life. I will always want you. I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls. All you ever did was wreck me. Yeah, you wrecked me. I never meant to start a war. I just wanted you to let me in. And instead of using force, I guess I should have let you in. I never meant to start a war. I just wanted you to let me in. I guess I should have let you in. Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you. I can't live a lie, running for my life. I will always want you. I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls. All you ever did was wreck me. I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls. All you ever did was wreck me. Yeah, you wrecked me. You wrecked